Gotcha! Hi, everybody. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
It's going. It's
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. How are you?
I'm doing good. Decided to use this microphone
Oh,
tonight instead of using like the shotgun.
why?
Like maybe
Why?
it's okay to have the microphone in shot more often.
Well, of course it is. Was there a problem? Were you having an
There's no
issue?
problem. I just felt like doing this.
Oh,
Just
well,
felt like
I've been
doing something different.
I've been thinking about connecting a shotgun mic here instead of the one that you're using tonight.
Yeah. Well,
Just because mine's a little further away, and it's honestly not the kind of mic that you should really be using
yeah.
from that kind of distance. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? So you had a big marathon stream for the Backloggeries. What anniversary was it? 17 or is it 18?
18th
18.
anniversary of the Backloggery. Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We played. We restarted Power Rangers. Rita's Rewind that we started with the developers on our stream, right?
Right.
But we, that was like
That was
9
pre-release
months.
too.
Yeah, it was like early December. So yeah, we restarted and had a good time. We also like sporadically did like every $200. We did a tier list.
Yeah. I saw like a whole tier list. I feel like that could be like a whole stream.
I know. Well, it was actually really fun. We did Lord of the Rings main characters. We did Castlevania playable characters. We did pizza toppings, Disney cartoons. I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Were these tier lists made for you specifically, or like suggested?
No.
Or?
Lynn just grabbed some that she thought seemed interesting.
Yeah.
And Drum and I suggested some others. On the tier list, the only two for the Lord of the Rings tier list, the only two that ended in the top tier was Gandalf and Sam. Would you agree that they're like the two top?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I would rank everybody else. I don't have any particular favorites or allegiances to anybody in that. I don't think. That one would be hard for me to do because I don't know. Everybody's fine.
What about Castlevania protagonists? Like who would be your like top in your top three?
Probably Alucard, Trevor, and I don't know. Probably Simon at that point. I don't know. Like,
over Richter.
Oh, Richter. Yeah, Richter would be top also.
See, Drum pushed really hard to put Simon in first.
Yeah.
Len and I weren't totally convinced, but I just think Richter and Trevor have better designs.
Yeah, because I mean they hit their stride. And isn't it like Richter like so much like he's like the most powerful out of all of them? Isn't that like how it's supposed to be? Yeah. Like he is.
I don't know.
He's basically
I've not really,
like highest tier Belmont.
I mean, I've not really played like Curse of Darkness beyond like the first level, so I wonder. I don't know if that maybe gets into more about Richter or not, but and Maria was pretty high up there.
Yeah,
because I mean, I don't really know much about how Maria plays in like the different versions of Symphony of the Night, but she's amazing. She's really fun to play as and Rondo.
Yeah, throwing birds, throwing doves
and cats.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I heard you guys like talking about how you were going to do like a tier list of like ranking the Mega Man Robot Masters. Did you end up doing that?
Oh, well, during the stream, Sephi in the chat said that she created a Mega Man.
Yeah.
Boss tier list, but we didn't have time. Maybe I'm at like the second to last level of Tenchu, so maybe we'll have time on tomorrow's stream to
do that one.
with the Mega Man. Yeah, but we also did drums game show that he made. I don't know if you saw any of that.
I did not see that one. I mean, I had it on. I was just like in and out. I was working at a fundraiser for my wife yesterday, so that's why I missed most of it.
Yeah, but so like 2 or 3 years ago, I think, because I think it was for the 15th Backloggery anniversary. Drum made like just in a web page, kind of a video game trivia game.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where like the game name was blacked out. I saw one about that where the answer was, what was it? It was not. I don't remember, but I remember seeing the trivia thing. On this new one, the one that really threw us was Blaster Master. It was like the back of the box for Blaster Master. Yeah,
and it sounds so wrong. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things in it that make you think that Blaster Master, but right at the beginning, it's like you fall down a manhole into the sewers, and it's like that just completely, like everything after that sounded like Blaster Master, I was completely thrown off because that's not what happens in Blaster Master. You don't go down a manhole.
Well, you fall down
a hole, but it's not a manhole.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, like, so it's things like back of the boxes with certain things blacked out that would give it away. Zooming out of box art, screenshots, maps.
Oh, that's fun.
Guess the game, or trivia, and other things. But he rebuilt it in Godot.
Oh, okay.
So it's like in an actual game engine now.
Yeah.
So, but he wants to refine it a bit so we can do it in future years, and hopefully also like build it in a way where like I could make a version for Drum and Lynn to play, or she could make a version for me and Drum to play. Mm-hmm. You could just like drop pull the pictures, pull the quotes, drop them in a folder, without spoiling Drum on the. So yeah, I think that would be a really fun challenge to make. Maybe you could make one for the three of us to play one day.
Yeah. And maybe we could have like somebody could make it. We could do it on here even. Who knows? It was
a lot of fun. It'd be really fun for an MLiG stream someday.
Yeah.
Cohibadon says try out a Red with his audio out sync is mesmerizing.
I know. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe when I switch angles it will resync, but I don't know. I can't
I don't know. Sometimes I mean when I'm looking at let me reset my capture card here because it looks out of sync over here as well. It's just it's got a delay, so it's still lagged, I think. But I don't know. Some weeks it's like that, and some weeks
it looks a little bit better now. But there's just no.
Don't ask me why.
If we could figure out a way to not use Discord, I mean. We just like you're sending video somehow like directly, but it's definitely a little bit better.
There are ways, but we've hit stumbling blocks with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so before I start up Ape Escape here, I just kind of want to talk a little bit about Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah.
Which I am like really really liking, but man, it is so easy to get just like I don't know what to do now. And then you just like, I've spent a lot of time kind of just wandering around. And I've looked up non-main quest things because I feel like to get some of these masks, it's not exactly the easiest thing to figure out on your own. If I had unlimited amount of time and I was a teenager, probably. Yeah. But, so what I did. And I'm going to continue, but I have this kind of like stupid idea where I'm actually got out my 3DS, and I was like, I just kind of want to see what it looks like on there. Yeah. And I just started playing it, and I realized that like it kind of gives you a little bit more guidance in that version, right? There's
probably, I guess.
Well. It feels like the Bomber Notebook has a lot more information to track what's going on, or like what like current quests there are in like rumors and stuff. But also like if you're kind of stumped, you can go into this like like Sheikah crawl space, and it kind of gives you a hint of what you should do next. So I'm kind of like playing them
in tandem.
Yeah, not like I will play one until I'll play until I get stuck, and then I'll play the other one to figure out what to do. And I'll play for a bit, and then I will continue on the N64 version. It's just
that's interesting,
because what I don't want to do is I don't want to just like be stuck for ages, like not figuring out what to do, and I don't want to just like look up a walkthrough to figure out like the main things. I don't mind looking at one thing to kind of be like, oh, this is what I should do.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like a weird workaround to do something like that, and also to kind of see what the differences are, because like there's lots of little differences in the 3DS version. Like I don't even know what to do with like who is going to hold on to my money yet. So I am liking it. I just kind of want it to like move a little bit faster, I guess.
So you decide to play both versions.
So I decided to play both versions.
Yeah, I'll be very. I mean, I don't want to like taint your experience or taint your perception, so I won't say too specifically what made me stop playing the 3DS version. But it was after I got the Zora mask.
Okay, I mean,
after I got the Zora mask, I'm like, I am not playing this anymore. However, the thing that I disliked, I heard that is actually how the Japanese N64 version is, which sounds horrible.
Oh, interesting.
But I'm not going to tell you what it is. So, like, I guess it's excusable since the Japanese version was that way, but I'm not going to say what it is.
And I think it's also okay because, like not having played either version, I don't have any specific expectations or...
Right.
Or, like preferences, I guess.
Expectations are half of how much you like a game,
Yeah.
If even if it's really, really good, but it's slightly under your expectations, that can be, you can walk away feeling less positive about than a game you had lower or no expectations for that like really surprised you, even if it's like technically not quite as accomplished.
Yeah.
But...
Well,
yeah, that's
I mean, it's a little something different. Where I've gotten the Goron mask, and I figured out the lullaby to make it so that the crying baby, the really annoying crying baby, will stop. And then I'm like, well, I don't quite know what to do now. So, I mean... I have quite a ways to play on that 3DS version. I've gotten up to, like I did the whole intro, and I've been doing a lot of the masks and stuff that I remember where they are. I mean, I found a lot of them on my own, but there's certain ones, like it just comes down to randomly being in the right place at the right time. Like I got, like one thing that I just saw when I was kind of like looking up something is like the bomb mask that you have to save that person on the first night. At like midnight, specifically in North Clocktown.
Okay.
Because she gets like robbed, and you have to, and it's like you had this little window to do that, and it's
right.
And I feel like it was probably really, really fun as people were, talking about this on, like AOL message boards.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's its setup leads to, almost Breath of the Wild-esque discovery, but temporally.
Yes, and yeah, it's definitely a bit harder to just keep track of things, I think, in that that setup. I don't know, like it's just it's probably really fun. Was really fun to discover things with other people at that time, which is not a situation that am able to be part of anymore. That said, I'm going to go ahead. There's a couple of, I think there's
while you get started on Ape Escape here, I will do the super chats, of which there was a $5 super chat from Enchilada. Thank you as always. Saying, I thought you caught those apes last time. They are on the loose yet again. Pandemonium! Hopefully this time you will capture them all. Good luck.
I don't know if I'll catch them all, but I don't know. I've been on a real retro, like a classic game tear lately. So this is good. It's a good way to continue that.
This
trend.
isn't a pledge game, is it?
No, I think at one point it was going to be, but I did not end up doing that.
There was a $5 super chat from Zane's dad. Thank you. Saying it's Zane's birthday today. He was hoping Try and Coury could sing happy birthday to him. Shall we do that after the cutscene, perhaps?
We got to sing the whole song, the whole darn song?
I mean, it's short. Short.
Okay. We can do that.
You
saw Enchiladas, though, before that as well, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I saw Enchiladas. Well, I bred Enchiladas.
Okay.
And then there was a $10 super chat from 60 FPS. Thank you. Saying good to see you guys on Ape Escape this evening. There's a video game music DJ mix of the Ape Escape series with commentary by a guy called Dedeco. All his mixes are great focus music, full of esoteric pulls. I really fell in love with this series only just a few short years ago, and played the 3 main entries, and I think it's incredible. They're just so different from all the other platformers of this generation and the next generation. Ape Escape 2 is a little bit too much of more of the same. Ape Escape 3 kind of has a lot of really fun aesthetic additions and gameplay additions. But this game, just if you've never played it, this game still feels so fresh because there's just not a lot of games like it outside of the other Ape Escape games. I, as a hardcore N64 guy, someone who played this for like 10 seconds in Kmart back in the day, and that was like all my exposure to it. Playing this for the first time just a few years ago, it holds up, and I consider it the second best platformer of the generation after Mario 64, well above any of Rare's games even. So
really,
this is a great late 90s platform. Or is this 2000? It's 99 or 2000, but this is just
I think I saw 99 on
of that first full 3D generation. This is right after Mario 64. Just because it feels so inventive, Yeah. Even today, I argue. There was a notification that Shadow Mask has been a member for 46 months in a row. Thank you. Say there's a nice copy of Ape Escape in my local game store for $54.99. If this gets 10 likes, I'll go buy it. Well, I am liking that as hard as I can, Shadow Mask. I don't know if I've ever liked a comment in a chat. Can you do that? Is that a thing? I'm liking this comment.
You can, I think, with the with like super chats and stuff.
Well, I like this comment. Okay. Whether I'm using the official system to like it or not, just know that I'll give you 10 likes all at once. Sandy's giving you a like. Coury's giving you a like. There's 3 right there. You need to go buy Ape Escape. It's super, super good. So anyway, dare we sing happy birthday to Zane with the delay over Discord? This is going to sound horrible.
Yeah.
We are not singers. You're going to renounce the very concept of music after hearing this.
All right.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zane. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Thank you for saying this is horrible. You're willing to speak the truth.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Zane's birthday is only about a week away from mine. Before mine. How about that?
How about that? It's a little awkward the way you got to switch between. You got to hit the button to like switch your equipped weapon.
Right, but you just have to remember, like, that is all you're doing. Like, it's like quick select on a D-pad in a modern game, right? Because you're not using the face button to actually do any actions. All your actions are right stick. All of them.
I'm sorry if that was creepy. In our family, we always like sing like this and many more part. I decided not to do the.
I mean, I strongly dislike the birthday song, so no one sings it to me. I'll tell you what I'm going to have on my birthday though. It's going to have some eclair cake. That's been my long-standing request to my mom.
Yeah, an eclair cake is just like it has like stuff cranked, like pumped into the middle of it.
No, you don't even have to bake it, or you don't bake it.
Oh.
All it is like a few layers of graham crackers and vanilla pudding, and then chocolate frosting on the top. That's it.
Oh.
No baking, no nothing. Graham crackers, French vanilla pudding, chocolate frosting on top. Yeah, I always say eclair, but I think it's supposed to be eclair.
Yeah.
I say eclair, whatever. Eclair Redfield.
Yes.
That's what Mr. Do here said. But anyway, I love it. I mean, I love baked cakes as well, but that's just like become that's my birthday cake.
Yeah.
Is the eclair cake. Oh, I see. I feel like not too many people are aware of the eclair cake, but Master Safer, who's been a member for 28 months in a row, says eclair cake is the best thing ever in all caps. Strong agree. It's incredible. Like it is so good. But also my favorite donut is Boston cream, so I might be predisposed to like that kind of flavor.
Switch to save the game and check out the monkey data.
The monkey data?
Okay, so I can save in this. So I apparently had played through 10% of this at some point, but I'm just gonna save over it.
Yeah, there you go. That must have been a long time ago. You don't really remember.
Yeah.
I just noticed Shadow Mask said, "Long live the birthday song. May it never be sung well." I mean, that's kind of, in a lot of ways, that's what it's all about, right?
Okay.
Like, I know no one who loves me would ever do this to me, so I don't fear this anymore. But like, I was always horrified of the idea of like restaurant staff finding out it was your birthday. Because I do not want, you know, to be sung to by the restaurant staff.
Did Try play this in 2020?
I thought I may have streamed it before,
Yeah.
but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to stop you.
And not only that, but it's just like at some point that's going to happen.
At some point that's going to happen. Like, you know, we've already streamed some of our favorites, but it was a long time ago. Why not stream them again? You know?
Yeah.
I think I've streamed a lot of the Donkey Kong Country games, but gosh darn it, I'd like to stream them again.
Yeah. Uh-oh, do I not have the...
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see anyone experience this game, so I ain't gonna stop you. 5 years ago was a fair number of years ago. Most people here probably don't really remember. It's not so much about the game anyway. How many times has Mario 1 been streamed? I mean, who could say? I mean, I could see it being something we maybe just booted up on like Switch Online at some point or something. Yeah, there was that one stream that went to like 1 a.m. when I was trying to beat Japanese Mario 2.
Yeah, and I mean I played Mario 3 until like 3 in the morning or something.
Oh my gosh, was
What?
it really that late? It couldn't have been that.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Was it seriously?
That
Oh
was
my
like when
God.
I just moved in here.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but that Japanese Mario 2 stream was fun. Like it was very satisfying to beat that. Like not on the All-Stars version. It was not as excruciating as I thought it might be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was pretty hard, but I enjoyed it. Oh, this is a little weird. You have to like, you click the stick. I mean, remember, they're like thinking up ways of using the clicky stick. Like no one had any idea what to do with it. And that's just like while you're underwater with this thing, this gadget, you automatically pull out when you're underwater.
Right.
So you don't have to like equip it.
It's just weird you got to click it in to dive.
I don't even know if... I mean, that's not a real monkey, so I don't even know if you can catch him. I feel like...
Oh, is that does pressing...
okay, no. But that is how you catch monkeys underwater. That's how you catch monkeys underwater.
Okay.
Anyway, there was 5 New Zealand bucks from Kebabs. Thank you. And I did see your comment earlier asking how you reset the capture card. I mean, in OBS, if in your capture card settings, if under properties, if you just have it say the checkbox that says deactivate when not showing,
right?
Just like hide the source and then unhide it, and then it kind of resets it if there's something not working on. You know, I'm going to, just for the heck of it, I'm going to turn buffering on my camera to auto detect.
Okay.
Let's see. That
right,
use
the virtual camera. Right?
Yeah.
Use the virtual camera.
Yeah. So that seems to have further reduced the lag.
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes when you have buffering on, it seems laggier than other times. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, to Kebab's comment saying, I noticed that Ape Escape uses fake scan lines for video screenshots, despite already being in 240p. Maybe that's for players using the PS1 LCD screen. I mean, I think it's just to give it the sense of
it being on a computer.
I mean, well, first of all, this game came out before that even existed, I think, right?
Yeah.
Because PSONE didn't come out until the PS2 was already out, right? Right?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'm not sure.
I can't tell you for sure, but I feel like that's not correct. I feel like it came out before then.
Anyway, I think it's. I mean, you see it in movies as well. It's just to give this sense of like you are looking through a video screen.
Yeah.
You know what I watched on your Fandango Now a few days ago. I'd only seen this once, and it was a long time ago. I watched the Fugitive.
Oh.
And I'd never seen that. Like the one time I watched that was on VHS. And I noticed that in the opening scene when like you kind of see kind of those like black and white flashes of the murder taking place.
Uh-huh.
Like it's got like these really fine pitch scan lines in those like black and white scenes.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you have never seen that on VHS or even DVD, right?
Right.
But they're there.
Yeah, so interesting. Got those things back.
I mean, you know, in each level, you only really have to. You only have to catch so many monkeys. Like, if you want to catch all the monkeys, then you kind of got to go back to the levels later. But, like, you know, there's more monkeys in the level than you have to catch to move to the next level.
Yeah.
And when you catch your quota, you're automatically teleported out of the level. So it's not like, you know, you don't really have a choice of like, oh, but I want to keep exploring this level. They just automatically pull you out.
Okay, so if I hold down R1 when I'm and not touch any controls other than R1, he'll swim to the surface faster.
Okay. Yeah, the diving gadget takes a little getting used to.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, you just have to remember, like, people didn't even know what to do with a right analog stick. People didn't know what to do with stick clicks, right? Like, they were figuring it out.
Yeah.
And what this game did was not what became the standard, but it's so unique and interesting, right? So you just kind of have to think a little bit outside the box.
It requires you to be a little uncomfortable with the controller, I guess, at the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to think people were uncomfortable with it. They were trying to figure out what can this control layout do for me?
Right. Okay, so I can keep on going back.
That's right, kebabs. If it's 240p on CRTs, it already have scan lines, but those scan lines are like, they aren't 240p. Like they're spaced wider. So I mean, that's just how you would convey if the image is 240p. You would use scan lines like that to convey this is like the character looking through a camera or looking through a video screen. It's a way to make it's a way to make an artificial scan line effect visible on a screen that naturally has scan lines. You know, it's a way to convey that effect. There was
Mario Odyssey level.
You're right.
I wonder if that was inspired at all by then.
Who could say? I never made that connection. But there was a super chat from Mitch B.
Oh,
thank you. Saying favorite stream was try playing Panzer Dragoon Orta in the 24-hour marathon, going to sleep, and 8 hours later he is at the same boss.
The chicken.
This turns out he swapped games. Did I like take a break and come back to it? I don't.
It was so long ago. But that's like a chicken breast, right? Was that the one that looked like a chicken breast?
Yeah, like when it opens, it just looks like a raw chicken breast. And it like morphs into the boss. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. It's weird looking. And I was just like, it would have taken me less time to restart the game and level up my dragon properly.
Yeah.
Than it would have banging my head against that boss for however long it was. I don't know if it was actually 8 hours, but it was not that. Sadly, that's not.
It's just funny because that was.
I
did not. Now. And that stream was amazing, but it's been. I think that's when YouTube had like these limits on, like the length of like, if it's like over 12 hours or something like that, it would not save the archive.
Right. Well, and I think you still can't upload videos longer than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because I've run into I ran into that, you know, when I was compiling all the backloggery stream archives to move them over to YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah. So.
Are you done with all those?
Yeah. I put the marathon from yesterday up on the Backloggery YouTube.
Oh wow. How many total videos is that?
Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Is there any point in this when it like kind of gets annoying? Are there annoying parts in this? Or does it stay pretty even keeled throughout?
Well, there's definitely some challenging parts. You'll get to one that I thought was kind of annoying, but I actually had Drum stream this because I had because I won the board game from the fundraiser marathon last year, which gave me a staff directorship.
Oh.
And I had Drum play Astrobot Rescue Mission and Ape Escape.
Did he like it?
He really liked Astrobot. Like he was like he was pretty biased against it.
Yeah.
Like he's naturally biased against anything like too mascot-y.
Interesting, yeah.
And he's immediately like, "Whoa, this is cool!" Like within a second of the first level loop.
So he must not have been like following it at all.
I mean, like I think he'd seen some like giant bomb videos or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's you just don't know. You just don't know how cool it is until you play it for yourself, right?
Right.
And he had pretty limited VR experience, so he was pretty impressed.
So he didn't. So yeah, you got to play Rescue Mission, not the new one.
Rescue Mission, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Which in a lot of ways is like maybe it's a much more interesting game, I think.
It's more unique, yeah. I mean, I didn't think he would necessarily think the full-on Astrobot was anything too special. I mean, I think it is, but I didn't think he would. And I didn't have high expectations for what he would think of Ape Escape. He did not feel compelled to continue it. But I still made him do it. And guess what? I won the game show last night.
Oh, so you get to do it again.
It was very competitive. Lynn was like way ahead of me for like half the game. And I kind of made a big comeback at the end. So I won, which means I get another staff directorship, which means Drum, much to his chagrin, is playing Donkey Kong Country 2 at some point.
Oh, so he's never played that either, huh?
Oh, I mean, we've just got a whole thing about like how much I love Donkey Kong Country, and he thinks the first one is fine and has zero desire to play any of the others. But boy, let me tell you, it's gonna happen because I have the power now.
It's on.
I was debating very closely between making him do these two Sony platformers or Donkey Kong Country 2 for this year, but now I've got the power again. It's going to be DKC 2, unless something changes my mind. But I have a hard time thinking I'm going.
Wait, hard time.
I don't think I have a hard time thinking I would change my mind. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do is make him play Donkey Kong Country 2. Anyway, let me see if I can find out how many.
I keep on wanting to hit the button to use my net.
How many Backloggery videos there are?
Yes!
So on the Backloggery YouTube channel, Now, keep in mind, not everything is stream archives, but there are 770 videos on the channel.
How many?
770.
Holy cow.
How many do we have?
Yeah. I think maybe more than that in terms of like streams and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if streams count as if you're just searching the channel. That's searching for the channel and like the little info it gives you at the top. My Life in Gaming. Oh, it's actually pretty close. I don't know if this includes streams, but it's 749 videos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does include streams, I'm pretty sure.
So we're actually neck and neck. So, wow, as much as I hate to admit it, that many videos kind of makes us creators of content, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that term.
Yeah.
Content creator. Ugh.
No turning back.
Any word other than content, though, you know?
It makes it feel like really disposable. I mean, that is what we do, what it is. It makes it, like the wording of it makes it sound like so disposable, I guess.
Right. And I don't like
and the thing is, yeah, sure. I mean, like YouTube is basically the...
Yeah. We try to make stuff that's not as disposable, but, you know.
But we do make a lot of disposable stuff.
Sure.
I mean, that's just the way it is. We were just talking about earlier about how I think we kind of took a little bit of a like hiatus, I guess, this summer. What's that?
Well, I mean, you had work to do. I had various freelance projects,
but I really, you know what? Really, I spent a lot of time with my family this summer, and it was just
nice.
Felt really, really good. It's like what it's like just what I wanted to do, and
it's like what summer used to be.
Yeah. The kids go back to. Oh, I've already done this one. Let me just kids. They were supposed to start school on Wednesday, but there's problems with the construction, and they had to delay the start of school until tomorrow. That's like actually like insane. I
think so. Like their air conditioner wasn't working.
Yeah, it's like HVAC, and I think that there was something in the bathroom also that was not completely running. I'm not sure if the AC is completely working yet either. But I mean, can you imagine that? Like that would be insanity. Like having school delayed by 3 days. And
oh man, I would be, if I was still, you know, school age, that would be just the biggest celebration for me.
Yeah.
Like I would probably just like start an RPG and just like binge it.
Yeah, with 3 days. Yeah. I mean, it was, I'm going to do the second one here. I feel like it's, no, I guess I thought I had it. Maybe he didn't give me the gadget for it yet.
Voice says that feels early. School starts around August 28th to 29th here. You know, when I went.
Okay.
What? Well, I was just going to say when I lived in Delaware.
That's not what I meant.
School didn't start until the day after Labor Day.
Yeah, I mean that's how it was for me too. Yeah, usually it was like the week of the September 7th or so.
Yeah, I don't know if.
And that's, I mean,
do we have a retro Morgan in the house? Is that?
I'm pretty sure that it stays like that. But I mean, it's
still that way in Delaware.
It would start that late because it would go late because of state testing. Because we had the Regents tests, and we wouldn't get out of school until like the end of June.
Look what I've got! A new gadget. Check it
out. Oh, here we go. I have my new gadget.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it was like I think we got out of school mid-June. But, you know, when I went to college in North Carolina, obviously I had a pretty short summer between graduating from high school and starting college because, you know, we start like don't know, third week of August.
Mm-hmm.
There were times where my birthday fell on the first day of school, either when I was a student or when I was working at the college, in the years after that. I did not love the start of school being on my birthday.
Yeah, well, it's funny because, my daughter's birthday is May 20th, so it's funny because usually that has been the last day of school for her.
Richard Morgan says, "I'm here, but don't have a clue. No kids." I thought you might just know. To be honest, if I hadn't worked at a college, I probably wouldn't know when school starts around here either. And I assume it hasn't changed terribly much in the years since I left. Oh, you're doing the monkey radar.
Yeah, and the way the scientist guy talks, it's just funny because he's like, "This is a monkey radar." He's like whispering it.
He's like on a sneaking mission.
Yeah.
This is a monkey radar.
This is
a monkey radar.
Spike, you are now on your way to the mysterious time of the jungle ruins. You must navigate
the jungle
thick
ruins.
Jungles filled with beasts.
How long the beat set this game is about 7 hours? Would you say that sounds about right? It doesn't seem like it would be that long.
The temple is
I could believe that. I could believe that.
Oh, yes.
It just kind of moves pretty quickly unless you decide to go back for any reason,
Yeah.
It moves pretty quickly, yeah. I really like though the assistant girl who she goes, "Look what I've got! It's a new gadget." There was a super chat from Hank Miller. Thank you.
Thanks, Hank.
Saying, "Try to you stream while playing your backlog." I play games that are on my backlog most of the time. Sometimes I'll stream an old favorite, but most of the time when I'm streaming either here or on the backloggery, it's to make backlog progress.
Hello, Professor.
Unlike this stream, we did experiment with it. There's no reason we couldn't do this again. When you played Raw Danger.
Yeah. Oh, to play the same game multiple weeks in a row.
Right, with the intent of beating it, right?
Yeah.
That's what we usually do on the backloggery. If it's a game we can't beat in 1 week, we started Tenchu on Monday, and we will, I'm at the second to last level, so I'm sure we're going to beat it tomorrow. So,
Yeah, I don't think that people would be that upset about it. And,
no,
we could still even choose to do it a different night during the week if we wanted to. If we wanted to start something new. Yeah. I don't see a problem with that.
When you go through sporadic phases of using the Twitch channel, you played all of Yakuza 1 on PS2.
Yeah. I was thinking about playing the rest of my my Natsuman playthrough, because I had played the game. Takes place on August. It starts on August 1st, and it takes place the entire month. And I was thinking, I think I had stopped when I was playing around August 18th. And I was thinking, maybe I should just stream the rest of the days in that game on the actual days.
Oh,
and it's an hour each day.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Yeah, but people. Hopefully people won't be annoyed that the first 2 weeks of the month don't exist. 2.5 weeks.
Whatever. Just do it. It's a good way for you to finish the game off.
Yeah.
But just do that on the Twitch channel. But yeah, Hank Miller. Hank Miller says, "I had no idea about the backloggery stream." Yeah, it's twitch.tv/backloggery every Monday night, 7 to 11-ish p.m. Eastern time. We did a big marathon stream yesterday, and that stream's been going on since 2008. So that's where I make a lot of my backlog progress week to week especially for retro games.
Yeah. How are you feeling about that, Tenchu?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's I was always afraid of it. Like it's a lot simpler to play than I thought it would be.
Right, but it does have like a lot of freedom to it too.
Yeah. What's weird though, and I wonder if this will be different in sequels.
The second one is not good.
Oh, really?
It's a different developer.
Okay.
And I think that.
Well, anyway, there's when you use items, if you die or consume those items, they don't go back into your inventory to choose from for the next level, which kind of makes you not want to use them.
Yeah.
So that aspect is kind of not great, but I feel like back in the day, it definitely feels like it would have been really fun. I wouldn't take the time to do this now, but back then it would have been really fun to learn to play each level super well and go for a high ranking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so if you knew the game well, I think it would be fun to do those challenges.
Yeah.
And use those items to come up with like creative ways to do things quickly and efficiently and stealthily. But I find myself not using the items that much, but I actually rather like the feel of the combat. I was kind of surprised by that. Like it's a little odd at first, but I just kind of like the slower, methodical pace to it, versus like a character action game. And you kind of like it's kind of similar almost to like a fighting game where you back away from the enemy to block, but you do it very slowly.
Right.
So yeah, I actually kind of like the rhythm of the combat. It feels good.
And the grappling hook gives you a bunch of freedom too. Like I feel like even though you throw it and it just kind of like zooms to it, like the way it works, like it's almost like on like a pulley system or something. But it's cool that it like really gives you a lot of freedom with it.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because that came out in the U.S. like a month before Metal Gear Solid came out.
Right, and it's funny now that I realize how short Tenchu is, because I had no idea it's only 10 levels apparently.
Right.
And they aren't that long. So I mean they can be challenging, but they aren't that long. But anyway, it's weird in retrospect because I know I've told this story before, but a friend back in the day, was debating between Tenchu and Metal Gear Solid because they're both these like stealth action games, right? Sort of a lot of overlap there, and he decided to get Tenchu first. He's like, "Oh, I'm really glad I got Tenchu because I heard that Metal Gear Solid is super short." But like, actually, I feel like Tenchu might be shorter, but it maybe arguably
has more replayability. I think
has more replayability. I think, yeah. So back then, I think I could see that being the smarter choice. But like today, like we're old. We've got more games we want to get to.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to like become Tenchu masters in our 40s.
Yeah.
But if we were 15, I think being a Tenchu master would be like I could see like I'm playing it now. I'm like I wish I had this game back then because I think I actually would have got a lot of enjoyment out of replaying this game and figuring out like new techniques. I think I would have been really into that back in the day.
Yeah, I think that I only beat the Rikimaru level. Or not level, like his story.
So I'm playing Rikimaru and Drum is playing Ayame. Is that it? Ayame, I think. And it doesn't seem like we've gone to any different levels or anything. Like I think the cutscenes are a little different, but in general, there doesn't seem to be much difference. There were a few places where I was like, oh, here's a health pickup, and Drum couldn't find one there, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's cool. The second one is not great, but then the third one is a return to form. Because I think the second one's a prequel.
Is the third one of the PS2 ones?
Yes, that's the first PS2 one.
Okay.
And I think after that, like the series just kind of goes down the tubes.
Okay, I have Tenchu Wrath of Heaven on PS2.
Yeah, that's the.
And there's another one that's like a fighting game, or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of another series?
I don't.
I might be thinking of Onimusha. I might be thinking of Onimusha.
Yeah.
Onimusha has a fighting game.
Yeah.
Or
well, it's kind of like feel like it's like a Smash Brothers type thing.
Oh. I saw Powder Keg say, what came first, backlogged or backloggery? I mean, yesterday we celebrated the 18th anniversary of the backloggery. So you tell me. Backloggery is kind of like, you know, maybe not old internet, but it's kind of like it's like late old internet.
Yeah.
Back when the internet was good.
This is like
it's weird, but it's kind of great, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they're like, what can you do with two sticks? Like, no one had figured out yet, like, oh, the right stick can be the camera. So they're just like thinking, like, what do you do with this? And, well, you use each stick to paddle a boat. Why not?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty creative. Like, it feels like the same kind of creativity that led to games like Astrobot Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
You know, where they're just like, okay, here's this new-ish technology. Like, what kind of ideas can we put in a platformer that we haven't done before that you couldn't do with a different piece of technology? And so they're just like, what could we do with two analog sticks that you couldn't do on N64? And, you know, they came up with some interesting stuff. Yeah, speaking of backloggery being the OG, back in the earlier days of the backloggery, I don't remember exactly when this was, but back in the early years, there was, I don't know if any remnant of this can be dug up, but there was a YouTube channel run by some Australian kids called The Backloggery.
Oh.
And it was like these like really not great sketch videos, you know. I mean, you know, kudos on them for making something, you know. I shouldn't criticize, but we were kind of annoyed because it's like they're using our name.
Why is that lighting up here?
I don't know.
Oh, so you had already existed when you discovered that they were doing that.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, they were clearly just using our name, but the videos had nothing to do with, like, one or two of their videos mentioned Pokemon, but otherwise they weren't, like, about video games necessarily even. But,
right.
Like, why are you calling yourselves the Backloggery?
Yeah,
it was really weird.
Wasn't there like a blog called My Life in Gaming also?
Oh.
Like we saw something like that.
Well, I mean, when we came up with the name for the channel, we went through very many permutations. I mean, our Gmail address is Is it My Life in Video Games?
That was made afterwards, though. That's just because I wanted something.
I mean, there were...
My Life in Gaming didn't exist as a Gmail account.
You mean it wasn't available?
Right.
Right. So, I mean, but there were a few permutations before we settled on My Life in Gaming.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we were like, do we do something about this? But like, ultimately we realized like they were just going to get bored with it eventually and it'll go away. And it did.
Yeah. You just had to outlast them, right?
Yep, exactly.
And you did.
We did. 18 years. We do get that confusion every once in a while. Michael D says, I accidentally ended up going to My Retro Life for whatever reason. I was trying to find My Life in Gaming way back.
Yeah.
There is that confusion. Like I've met people at conventions. They're like, are you the guy that uploads the VHS tapes of him and his dad playing video games? It's like, no.
And it's tough because, I mean, we did a lot of VHS stuff early on too.
Yeah. It was different though. But
yeah, yeah, for sure. No, actually, Tyler, who runs that, like asked if it was okay if that's like the name that he used for the channel.
Ah. But I don't think, I mean, in my mind, the names aren't that similar. Like I wouldn't personally, like if I had just come across that channel, I wouldn't have batted an eye. And
right.
Thought like, oh, he's like copying our name, or that's too similar. Like I don't think I would have made that kind of connection myself. Like I think it's distinctive enough. I like the title of his channel. Yeah, that guy's dad was awesome. It's really too bad what happened. But I mean, man, the documentation he did of that period is incredible.
Yeah.
Speaking of documentation, if anyone saw on Digital Foundry today, they uploaded that marathon of Sony E3 press conferences, 2005 and 2006. Like they had recorded many years ago this commentary about those, and they just re-upload them as marathons, but they wanted them to be like noticeably better quality. Mm-hmm. So I actually edited those this past week for them. And for like the 05 stuff, there was only so much that could be done for it, but NoClip actually has this huge archive on
they've been
archive.org of this like very high quality uploads of stuff like captured from the source tapes. If you go to Internet Archive for NoClip, mm-hmm. and they've got like the actual 1080i recordings from the HD cams that were used to shoot the press conference at 2006, and it looks, if you go look at DF's new upload, look specifically, jump ahead to like the 2000s. I mean, watch the 2005 stuff's worth watching too, but the 2006 stuff looks amazing. Both mm-hmm. the on stage and the gameplay capture. It looks really good. So I'm really happy that NoClip has put that stuff out there. I mean, I was looking at the other stuff they have up there. They've got some really interesting interviews from early 2000s and stuff like that. I guess are just available to use. It's really cool. I don't actually know if they're how freely available to use they are. I'd have to take a look at their licenses, but or how it's released. But it's awesome. It's out there and such quality, because a YouTube upload from that time period is not going to look good.
I see Master Safer was asking if, or was it? Was Master Safer asking?
Yeah. Speaking of DF, are you guys going to be working a lot more regularly with them now that they're independent? I mean, it just depends on.
I hope so.
We hope so. We very much hope so. It wasn't possible to do a lot of the retro stuff as frequently as we would have liked under prior management, but Richard is extremely excited.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
Richard has believed in the retro stuff from the beginning. I mean, he says, the business case is there for retro, so they want to be able to let John, spearhead a lot retro projects much more frequently than was allowed under prior ownership. So Richard wants to give us more work. So that's the first time that we've done it, unless you did something I didn't know about, but that's the first time since they were independent, since becoming independent, that they asked if we could do some work for them.
Yeah, it's just interesting because, they made the case for how popular the retro stuff was, and even with the numbers that they were getting, they still wouldn't approve it, which is so silly.
Retro is just such a hard sell, I think, to
sites that only care about just
media
cranking the stuff out as fast as possible.
Yeah, and retro isn't really going to tie into what's hot, what's in the algorithm. Retro is an evergreen long tail thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's just not where, the corporate mindset is.
Right.
But yeah, I just brought that up because I was so impressed with how good that 2006 footage looked. And there's some looks at games. Uncharted was shown looking very different from the final game and without a title even.
With a different title?
No, there was no title. It was just Naughty Dog game. But they had a trailer for it. And, so there's a lot of first looks at stuff in really good quality in that no-clip footage.
The music in this game kind of reminds me of Tale of the Sun.
Wait, what spammed the MLiG server this morning, Henry?
Apparently somebody's account got hacked.
I did see that, and I saw people talking about that, and I asked, and then I got sidetracked and haven't checked the server since to find out who or what it was.
Henry Clark and Shinjon took care of everything as they always do.
Yeah, but nothing we need to worry about.
No, somebody got their account hacked, and that was that.
Allie Lawrence is asking, "What are we playing on, boys?" I'm
playing on a PSONE, and I'm connected via HD Retrovision cables.
Okay. I
4K.
I really like using my N64 digital for PS1 streams, but a problem I sporadically have is the audio drifting out of sync. It doesn't happen for me, on my speakers, but people with the stream will say, "Oh, the audio is drifted." I think that may have happened when I played Tomb Raider, maybe on our stream as well. I don't remember. It's probably happened on MLiG streams as well, but it's happened a lot on Backloggery streams because we've been playing a lot of PS1 games this year.
Mm-hmm. When's that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake come out? Really soon, right? It's the next week.
Oh, was it Chris Waters that in the chat? I didn't see this full conversation till just now. So That's too bad if that was your situation, Chris.
Oh yeah. That's right. It was.
Oh
Chris
well, yeah.
Waters,
You need to lock that down. Get you some two-factor going on.
Yeah.
Yikes. Anyway, what were you asking about?
I forgot.
Oh, was it you were asking about Metal Gear or something?
Yeah. When's the remake of 3?
I think it is this month. I actually didn't even realize that until a few days ago.
Yeah.
I don't see myself getting it anytime soon.
Me either.
I mean,
I just almost like don't care at all.
I'll probably get it for
how much I like
sometime, but like, I mean, there's no way in heck I would play that before I play Death Stranding 2.
Right.
I still need to do that. There were
Yeah, you
some
do.
super chats. There was a $10 super chat from EB Chill 2. Thank you.
Thank you.
Says that DF video looks great. Try. Happy birthday, Zane. I also wanted to let you know, Coury and I are close friends on the PSN too. I won't play games.
It's true.
Have you been close friends with EB Chill on PSN for a long time, or is this a new development? Was I close friends with EB Chill 2 first? I need to know.
I don't know.
Well, it was like last week.
I don't recall.
Well, was it last week or was it before then?
It was before then.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'm EB Chill 2's new close friend.
Oh.
Sorry, Coury.
Do you have unlimited lives? Oh no, you got 3. Okay, I see.
No, yeah, you have to collect your. I forget what is the item T-shirts, or is it something else? But yeah, you do have limited lives. You gotta be a little careful. I love
the idea of having unlimited lives had not quite taken off yet.
Yeah, I mean there was a little bit of it like on N64, but yeah, they were still stuck in this idea that, well, like, how else can you be punished if you don't have limited lives? Like, there has to be a little tension of some kind, a little incentive to get good. There was also super chat from Mega X6 with a comment.
Ooh, a rare
saying good evening. Just watched the 35th anniversary showing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at our local theater. It was the biggest crowd in a while. I hope all is well. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is 35 years old. Don't tell me that. Don't that can't be. That can't be.
I mean, what were you saying last week though? You've never seen it?
What?
I thought you said last week that you hadn't seen something, or you didn't see it in the theater.
I didn't see it in the theater. I mean, that was a few weeks ago, but I don't know if I saw it in the theater.
Okay.
I know I saw. I have a very like my first like really clear going to the movies memory is going to see Turtles 2. I'm sure I saw movies in the theater before then, but that's like the first memory that's like really clear of seeing a movie in the theater was Turtles 2. Turtles 1, I don't know if I saw it in the theater. I'm pretty sure I got it like on VHS, like the Christmas it came out, and definitely watched it.
Okay. Yeah,
but
it was seen in the theater. Like I was surprised by that too, but I guess that would make sense. Okay.
Well, I mean,
it was also pretty. That first one is.
It's pretty violent, pretty dark.
Well, yeah, it's a lot darker than I think people were expecting.
You know what's one thing that's like burned into my head though that kind of makes me think I did see the first one in the theater?
What's that?
like the most vivid memory of like the first time I saw that movie, whether it was VHS or theater, but the fact that this is like so vivid makes me think it must have been theater because of the sound. I just remember, you know, when April steps outside and it's like that dirty, gritty, wet ground. And just the really crunchy sound that her shoes make walking on that just like nasty, dirty concrete or whatever it is. Like it's so just like burned into my memory. When I think of Foley, the concept of Foley sound, like that is what I think of. Is April O'Neil walking on that dirty, dirty, dirty New York dirt.
Yeah. Man, I should go see that. I bet you my son would like to go see that too.
Look what I've got, a new gadget. Check it out.
No, I remember seeing that. It was not opening night, but it was the day after. And I remember that it was in a theater that there was only one screen in it. And I just remember the line went up and around the block.
My memory.
I wonder if people even like waited because like the show sold out. So I wonder if they just stayed in line to see the next one.
I don't know. My memory of going to see Turtles 2 was, you know, I lived in Tennessee at the time.
Oh, this is weird. You got to like pull it backwards.
You can go into a first-person view. I forget what button you press.
L2.
You can go into a first-person view to aim.
But it's just weird, like, you know, you're pulling it back, like the stick is not aiming, it's like pulling it away from, like it's pulling the rubber band back.
But you can understand like where you know, I mean it's similar to like early Wii game. This is like the Wiification of the DualShock.
Yeah.
But anyway, my memory of seeing Turtles 2 in the theater was when I lived in Tennessee. I lived in, you know, a small town, you know, I think like within an hour of Nashville, called Columbia. And in Columbia, there was a big annual celebration of Mule Day. I remember, I don't remember where it was exactly, but one year out west, like some town that we stopped in along the way, very small town, they had what they called Mule Days. But in Columbia, Tennessee, we had Mule Day. And I remember, you know, there was like a parade with mules and stuff.
I hope so. I'd hope they would have mules in those parades. Everyone's drinking mules, probably.
I have no idea. But I'm talking about the animal, mules. Yeah. And I remember me and my dad riding in some sort of like it was kind of large because there was a bunch of people on. I don't know if it was actually drawn by mules. I mean, mules are kind of small. Maybe it was drawn by horses. But we were like in like almost like an open air bus. And I think maybe horses were pulling it or something. I remember like riding that to the movie theater and going to see Turtles 2 on Mule Day.
That's wild. I didn't see the second one in the theater.
Oh.
Believe it or not, it came out when I was on spring break, and I couldn't get my grandparents to take me to go see it. And then by the time I got back, I just could not find time to do it. I didn't see the third one, I guess, in the theater then either.
Sizwiv says we had a Mule Day in my hometown in Alabama. Heck yeah. There is a 999 from Jersey 117. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Saying, I just bought tickets. Thanks for the heads up. Also, enjoying Freerin 5 episodes in.
Nice. We got to get back on it. We're like 15 in, but we have not jumped back on it yet, but we need to. It's very good.
We got Chris Shaman in the chat here.
Oh. He would probably like that too.
Was Ape Escape released during yours and Chris's EB Games days?
Definitely mine. I'm not sure about his though.
Oh, I thought all of his time overlapped with your time. Oh,
no,
wait,
no,
you got him the job. That's right.
Yeah.
Sort of, right?
I mean, kinda, but not. I mean, he's just more deserving of having the job. He has a much better work ethic than I do, or at least than I did then, for sure. Like that's always been. He's the kind of person that, like, if he gets, he's like my wife, where any job they get, they always excel at it and get like promoted, and that doesn't seem to happen to me very much. I don't know, like it's just I don't know why that happens.
You're comfortable where you're at.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what always happens with my wife is she gets promoted so much that the job is like no longer fun anymore. Like she always like gets promoted out of like enjoying her job.
Yeah, could be easy.
Which
to
is like a weird problem to have in a way.
I mean, I'm sure it's extremely common.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to do creative things, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
But Chris, this came out in North America in June '99. Actually, it came out in North America 2 days before Japan, if Wikipedia is to be believed.
Am I supposed to be shooting him with this? Why do today what you can do tomorrow, maybe?
I mean, that's that's one of the phrases most burned into my brain from the old Garfield and Friends cartoon. I think it was a U.S. Acres segment where Roy was going around promoting the ideals of procrastination. Taught me the word procrastination. Never heard of it before.
Chris, I started working there in '97, in October of '97. So it had to have been '98, because maybe it was Christmas of '98, because that's always when there would be hire, like when they would hire. Because I got hired for Christmas of '97, or like in the lead up to it.
Pongo asks, which country would you say has made the best games of all time? Japan? Easily. I mean, I would say people who grew up more with PC gaming would probably disagree. But I think it just, especially in the which country has made the best games of all time? I mean, it's Japan, no contest for us, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see that like some other countries are like starting to be up and coming. Like, Korea seems to have a lot of cool games coming about in recent years and stuff. So it's nice to see some variety there. But I mean, back in the day, I felt, Europe and, Canada too, I thought like was more often making games that appealed to me than, US developers. I did not care for all that many U.S. developed games. I mean, there were a few, of course, like Cruising USA, and plenty of others. But on the whole, I think polish is so important, and I think Japanese developers for a long time just had so much more polish that very few American developers could compare to. And also, I think just more streamlined design. I like streamlined design. Oh, which reminds me, the tier list that we did on the stream that I forgot about was controllers.
Oh.
And Drum and I ended up putting NES controller at number 1. Argument being, fewer buttons leads to better game design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's something we've talked about before, right? It's just you appreciate it when they're not when they're given when developers are given limitations.
Helps them rein it in.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that Super Nintendo is probably the best controller of all time, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it was between Super Nintendo and NES.
Yeah.
Like, Super Nintendo is more versatile, of course. But yeah.
It's hard to like switch things around.
I mean, it's just a quick select.
I know, but it's just hard to get used to it. Like, I feel like I'm.
You just gotta remember.
It's like there's nothing smooth about the process for me.
I mean, but you just gotta remember, pressing the button doesn't do an action; it just swaps.
Right. Oh.
Think of it as no different than like doing a D-pad like weapon swap in a modern game. Do you remember what was the first game you played that had like assignable D-pad, like quick weapon select? Or even really selecting weapon, like even maybe not even assignable. Like the first one that was really like, oh, that's an interesting feature. Like maybe I'd played something before this, but the first one that I always think of is Resident Evil 5.
Yeah. I that's. Yeah, they just, you can set it to whatever, or that you had to. You could like quick select. I guess you could assign anything to the quick select.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of like modern game design things in Resident Evil 5 that kind of threw me for a loop. I mean, the big one was just this idea that you didn't really have a save file. It was just like your profile.
Yeah.
And like you couldn't like do, like, it was extremely confusing to me that there's no real mechanism in the game itself for like doing a clean run on professional. Or doing a clean run on any difficulty.
Yeah.
You've got the items and you can't like just like start fresh. So if you wanted to do a clean run on the hardest difficulty, which I did want to do, I think you had to sell all your weapons before starting the run, sell everything. And then
that's like doing, permanent
damage to your file.
Yeah.
That was just, it took me a while to wrap my head around and acknowledge it's like I have to be missing something. I have to be missing something.
We should play some co-op in RE5 sometime again, because I know that we did that like stream like years and years ago in the PS4 version, right?
Was that a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream?
I think that was on YouTube, because we didn't have, we were not using the Twitch at all at that point. But it was definitely like on a weeknight. It was not. It was not at our normal stream time.
This is just between you and me.
That seems like something.
First to goal wins. Is this like a race?
Oh yeah, it is.
Let's go.
Let's go. When I was playing Majora's Mask, man, there's that one thing where you got to chase like the Deku Butler through.
Oh yeah.
And it's like so long. I had to do it like 7 different times before I finally got it.
And after that, doesn't he drop some text that implies that tree is his son? You know, the one that's kind of in that intro area, that sad-looking little tree.
Oh, really? I don't recall.
Yeah, he makes some comment about like his son being missing or something, and that seems to strongly imply that is probably his son.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, there was a super chat from Matthew with the usual array of emoticons
to decipher.
To translate, to decipher.
Do I gotta do it again? Can I do it again?
Saying, I remember eyeing an Ape Escape demo kiosk around Christmas time. I was 12. We were at Circuit City, so my folks could look for a new TV. I remember looking, I remember eyeing the DualShock. We were talking about this when we did that controllers tier list. I did not like the DualShock. For a long time. Like, it took me a long time to come around to the stick being in the off position. It's like, it's second nature now, but
yeah.
At the time I didn't like it, and I didn't like all the extra added bulk to the controller. Like, I just wanted I was so disappointed my PS1 came with a DualShock and not the original controller. And to this day, I will actively use the original controller if it's a game that makes no real use of DualShock. Actually, come to think of it, I'm not sure why I'm not doing that with Tenchu, because Tenchu doesn't have analog control, but it does have rumble. It does have rumble. So. There was also another from Jersey 117. Thank you. Saying, I'm going to buy this game because of this stream. You should.
Wow.
You should. It's one of my favorite PS1 games, and I only really discovered it a few years ago. I mean, I knew about it, of course, but like I had no expectation of liking it nearly as much as I did. It's really, really good. What is this Crown #2 by?
Is this like supposed to be this hard? Do you get an item that like makes you like run faster eventually?
I don't think so. Well, yes, you do.
Okay.
I mean, not just like naturally run faster, but you can like charge up a dash. But like your just like regular run around is not fast. Huh, there is, I don't actually know what this means.
Because I mean, I just feel like he's so much faster than me. I can't catch up to him. I can't keep up.
Like, are you going as fast as you can in the swimming parts?
Yeah. I mean,
just not a lot of room for error. Anyway, there's this, I don't know if it's like just this stream or over time, but like there's this page, if you click like that crown that's on Jersey 117's
Look what
super
I
chat
got, a new
takes you to a page
gadget.
that says top fans,
This is the super hoop.
and there's
Protection
experience
makes you run
points.
faster. I'm sending the new gadget over.
But
to
it,
you.
here it says EB
Try
Chill
out
is
the
number
training.
2.
Without training,
not Jersey
it takes
117.
for you to
What's
continue
going
on
on?
to the next area.
And if you click the top fans, I think. There.
Okay, and then top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges and live chat.
If you're
It
not
resets
on the
every
leaderboard, you're not
week.
standing out, y'all.
Better get on that. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages. Send super chats and super stickers. All right, got it.
Super.
Do you think there's any stream on YouTube where people are actively trying to get to the top of the leaderboard?
I'm sure. Oh, I don't doubt it for a second.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Like I can't. Okay, you see, you just got the item.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can use items during that race.
Oh, I don't know. Oops, did I accidentally close my chat view? Like I can't get my head in a frame of mind where I could understand caring about being on the leaderboard of this week's stream.
Yeah. It sounds crazy, but yeah, gamification combined with attention obsession. That's
Oh, now
exactly
now
what-
Jersey 117 is number 1.
Request the gadget select. I can go straight to gadget.
I mean, I can understand how people can like things I don't like or understand, but like, I can't get, that is one that I'm struggling to get my head in the right framework here for understanding why.
Because if it's a higher, if you have a higher ranking, the chances of the streamer that you're watching are to like react to it.
But we've been streaming
All
for how many
parasocial
years, and I only
relationships.
just noticed that this is even a feature.
It's new. I'm pretty sure that it's new-ish.
Well, as Henry Clark says, the stream equivalent of Senpai Notice Me.
Yeah.
All right. I think the hula hoop is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like I like how you have to. I mean, it's silly. It's like it's not something that could only be done with a DualShock, but I like how you like spin the right stick to power it up. Apparently, it's a new-ish feature, only 2 to 3 months old.
Yeah.
Eric says only Ape Escape I play is the Bit and Astrobot, which is not a bad approximation of it.
Yeah, it's a great way to, I think, get people interested in checking it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how many people ended up playing the full game because of that. Because I think they're all available on PSN, even on PS4 or PS5, 4 and 5.
Did you ever?
So is 2. I'm pretty sure.
Did you ever finish the new Astrobot levels?
I actually haven't. I forgot about them until earlier today. Actually, I saw somebody mention it on Blue Sky.
the last of the new ones is tough.
Yeah.
But the important thing to remember, you streamed like when the first 3 of them came out. I think you streamed them and kind of struggled.
Yeah.
But
just one of them I did. Like the last one.
The important thing to remember though is that despite how the music sounds, and despite what happens in most of those challenge levels, like from the base game, you don't. There's no time limit. There's only one bot per level. You don't have to.
Oh, that's
you don't
nice.
have to. Right. I mean, because in the main game, those like challenge levels have a bot that is being like carried away by a UFO, and you have to like rush or else you won't get it. But that's not the case in the final, the post-release challenge levels.
I should play him sometime. Uh-oh.
I mean, just for virtue of the fact that they actually have Square Enix characters in it now, like that alone is worth putting the time in, just because it's such a ridiculous thing. They weren't there to begin with. Yeah, Astrobot it'd be tough on PC because the DualSense is kind of integrated into it. I think they could come up with ways, but that would almost be like an admission of the DualSense features being superfluous, and they probably wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. The
only one I don't like is like the climbing is it a monkey? I think it's a monkey that climbs.
Yeah.
You like tilt the stick. I personally like the adaptive triggers on the PS5, but I turn it off to do any of those monkey climbing things because it hurts.
I am going to run to the bathroom after I save my game here.
It is exhausting and uncomfortable to use adaptive triggers without. Like, I don't even mind adaptive triggers in like a shooter. Like, granted, I don't play like a ton of like FPS type games that even have that feature on PS5. I don't play that many FPS games. Like the main one I can think of is Resident Evil 8.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. But, yeah, I like the feature in general when it's done well, but that's like my one actual complaint about Astrobot. Like if I was to pick one thing in Astrobot that's bad, is that darn climbing monkey. It just don't work that great. Otherwise, amazing game. Last console worth buying was the Dreamcast. I don't know about that. But it is a good one. Huh. I feel like I should be saying entertaining things right now. But nothing's really coming to mind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm helpless over here without Coury to rant to. I need something to set me off on a ramble here. I'm glad to see other people don't love the monkey controls in Astrobot. I finally figured it out a bit better, but it's not great. Spin the handheld games behind me? Sure, let's do it. Whoa. Amazing. I'm actually intending to get them off of this. sometime soon. 'Cause I'm short on space, and it's a big pain in the butt to keep them organized that way, actually. Do I have opinions on Elgato capture cards and software? I don't have direct experience with them. I've traditionally avoided them because they traditionally were just a no-go with things like the OSSC, RetroTink 2X. I don't like. They probably work with like RetroTink 5X and 4K and triple buffer mode. I would hope. I don't know if like the newer ones might be a little more flexible than the older ones, but I gravitated towards AverMedia because of that, because AverMedia tended to be a little more tolerant of weird video game signals. Elgato less so. So that, power of first impressions. Elgato made a bad impression because of how they were then, and so they're just not really on my radar, even if they have improved things. But they are definitely a fair bit of a force in the capture card and streaming equipment space. I mean, aren't they the ones that do like the Stream Deck, and I think they've got some microphones? I want to say I kind of was looking at a camera even that I think was Elgato, that I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Looked kind of high end for a webcam. I see that we've got a $5 super chat from Jonathan Henson. Thank you, as always. Saying, can I use my RetroTink 4K to spoof the analog DAC and downscale my analog NT into a consumer CRT via HDMI to YPB-PR converter? Great question. I feel like there was some feature that was removed because it was taking up too much space. I can't remember if it was downscaling. Does anyone know? Does anyone know if downscaling was taken out of the RetroTink 4K? Like, pre-scaling is definitely in. I feel like downscaling may have been taken out. Do you know?
On the 4K?
Was downscaling taken out? I feel like there was some feature that just was not very widely used.
I feel like it was taken out and then re-implemented on the 5X. Now, sorry I was gone so long. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm having some insane stomach cramps.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What was this, prior to the stream or during the stream?
During the stream.
Like,
like to the point where it's just like,
you might be doing something none of us care to see.
Well, I mean,
live.
Yeah.
If you didn't.
But I mean, it's just like, ooh, it like really hurts. I mean,
well, did you?
I don't know. It just like it literally started 30 minutes ago. So.
Well, did you?
No.
Do things to help that?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's not corrected itself.
Well, that's.
Yeah, so we'll see how
things
go.
I mean, what have you eaten today? Let's go over it.
Well, I don't think there's anything that would have caused this. I mean, it's just. We don't need to talk about it.
Okay.
I just there might be a time where I'm like, ooh, I might have to step away again.
All right.
If it's gonna. We don't need the TMI today. It's all right. Let's just get back to catching these apes, and I will let you know if I need to step away again.
How highly would you rank cookies as the way to track your life bar or HP?
Oh, you know,
other life bars in video games.
It's pretty good. I mean, it feels like it fits with the theme really well.
I mean, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, other than the fact that he's a kid and kids like cookies. I mean, I like cookies too.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Yesterday on Blue Sky, GameSack was asking like, "Oh, ask me some questions, and like maybe I'll answer them in a upcoming episode."
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if he's gonna do like an episode. It's just like a bunch of like Q&A stuff.
Well, he's done a number of skits recently that have been Q&A.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a skit. It's just.
Well, the thing that I asked, I was like, it's just something I thought of like in the moment. I was like, what are your favorite character running animations? And then I got to think like, oh, that'd be kind of like a fun, like maybe not like a video, but like just a, like a thought experiment of some sort, or just like something like we should think about what our favorite running animations are in games, or running or walking.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if you. So
how do you feel about Earl's walk in Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funk?
That's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, just like waving those arms, kind of.
Yeah, man.
Siphon Filter, like, he's got like the big booty. What's his name? Gabe Logan. Gabe Logan's big booty run. Yeah, that first one.
You know,
the big booty run. That's what I call it.
I've always thought Mario's run animation in Mario 64. You're forgetting one of your gadgets, by the way.
Oh, yes.
I always thought Mario's run animation in Mario 64 was so mystifying to me because I feel like if you watch him from behind, it's a weird looking run. Like the way his arms swing from side to side even. But like I feel like if you like have it like a profile view of the running, it's like a more natural, like it almost, does anyone else feel like that? Like whether you're looking at Mario from behind or from the side in Mario 64, the way he swings his arms looks different. Like it can't be, but it always struck me as just looking different. Ooh, Pixel Phoenix has a good one here. Sid in FF7. I love the part where you play as Sid. That like big lean back, a good lean back is always pretty good.
I
mean, what could it count if it's an NPC?
Totally. I think that just it could be like, any character in the game, I suppose.
Like the detective in Ghost Trick has like that, he like has that dance.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Steiner's good. Vivi's good. You know what's not good?
What's that?
The run animation in Trails of Cold Steel.
Oh.
It has echoes of PS1 Suikoden, or excuse me, PS2 Suikoden. Namely, probably more like about 4 tier. Like the run cycle in 4 is pretty criticized, but in comparison to the run cycle in 3, it's like positively brilliant.
Really?
The run cycle. Have you ever played Suikoden 3 at all?
I've only played like the intro.
It has
for one of the characters, I think.
It has, in my opinion, the worst run cycle in video games. Like it's bad. Like it was bad the day it came out. I love the game, but the run cycle is bad.
Dang. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I do have them all, I guess, at this point now.
I don't really remember how 5's was.
You know what I think I'm gonna like totally like separate from this. I think for my next year's pledge list, I think I'm gonna put Beyond the Beyond on it.
Oh, okay. That, you know,
I was
would
just looking
love
at
to,
it the other day. I was like, oh, I should like really play this.
I feel like your opinion on Beyond the Beyond is perhaps the opinion on Beyond the Beyond I would be most interested in.
Really?
Yeah, because like that's a game I've always been so curious about. It's like it's never been that expensive. Like it's gone up a fair bit, but it's always been like relatively affordable for a PS1 RPG.
Yeah. Well,
But
now it's like $50. When mine
Right.
was a $19 price tag on it though.
But yeah, I remember when it was $19, $30. But even back then, like it seemed like every time I asked, like, oh, should I get Beyond the Beyond? People were like, well, it's not bad, but it's not worth that. Like it always seemed that people never thought it was worth the asking price, even when the asking price was fairly low.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, well, how bad could it be?
Yeah.
But now it's like definitely in the range of like, well, $50. Like I could be into an okay PS1 RPG at $20 or even $30, but an okay PS1 RPG at $50, I don't know. So I would love for you to put that on your pledge list next year. I really want to know what you think of that, because you know, I feel like I know what to expect from your recommendations. And like, usually I'm like, you know, maybe I'm shopping at a convention with someone that I don't know as well as you. And they're like, I mean, it's okay when Beyond the Beyond comes up. And it's like, well, okay, I don't know how well I align with this person's opinion.
Right.
Oh, I forgot about this. Matthew has a super chat saying, is anyone else excited for new Samurai Pizza Cats game next year? I forgot that was a thing. I've never seen Samurai Pizza Cats, but I recall the trailer for that looking quite good, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember even what style it was. Like, was it pixel art? Was it hand-drawn? Was it 3D? I don't even remember.
Oh,
I remember thinking, oh, that looks pretty good.
I'm back on my 0th life. I must have gotten an extra life somewhere along the way.
Oh, now come on, Chris Waters. Didn't Wild Arms come out before Suikoden 1?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Suikoden came out like at least like a month or two before. It was very close.
I mean, maybe I'm just thinking that because I know you got Wild Arms with your PS1.
Right.
So you didn't get your PS1 till 97, I guess?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, Wild Arms came out according to Wikipedia, April 30th, 97. I thought it was early. I thought Wild Arms was a 96 game. Suikoden. Oh, December 23rd, 96. And actually, it came out in 95 in Japan. Like, this was a Japanese launch game? Really?
What was?
Suikoden.
Yeah.
December 95 in Japan. Wow. I didn't realize that. It's a lot earlier than I thought it was. Wow. I thought Wild Arms was a 96 game. Wow. How about that?
Wait, you thought Wild Arms was a 96 game? Or Suikoden was a 96 game?
I thought Wild Arms was a 96 game. I did not know. 97 sounds late for that.
Yeah, because I mean, it was pretty new, I think, when I got it. And that was June of 97, I think.
Unless something comes up super last minute, no plans to go to Retro World this year. It's in I think it's in September this year. Is that right?
I feel like it's really soon.
Yeah, we have not been contacted. I would have liked to have gone, but I don't think it's happening.
How many worlds are in this? I feel like I'm kind of blasting through this, but I'm not going back and getting like additional monkeys in each level. I mean, is there?
I mean, there's like you're in
you
like
have to have like a certain amount before you can beat the game. You have to revisit old levels.
I don't recall.
I'm going for it.
I don't recall.
They're like in UFOs now.
But the levels definitely like get bigger and bigger, as you go on. So
I gotta go in his mouth. Yeah, do I gotta? Are we going in there? We're going in there.
Yeah.
Straight in, like a oof.
Yep. That you do.
The stomach acids.
Yep.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me right now. Is like maybe I got the little Ape Escape guy inside me.
Is it,
And I'm on my last life, so I don't know if it's. I assume that there's continues and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the lives are just like for the level you're on.
Well, no, it still sits at 0 after it's been at 0 for a while.
Right. But I mean, you would restart the level. Like, I mean,
right.
I mean, hopefully you've been saving your data between levels.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Did you save before you went into this level?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you should be fine. I don't remember if it makes you reload the save or not, but you should be fine. Oh, did you didn't perhaps swallow a whole ship? Did you?
No.
Okay. Well, this dinosaur seems to have made that error.
Ow.
I think you'll get my favorite gadget. Maybe the next level? I think the last gadget you get is what that weird little transparent thing that you could see, like you were walking on a platform with like weird little ramp or something. You can't do anything with that right now. Did I 100% this? I kind of think I did. Let me check my backlog. I think I did. Oh no, I didn't. I got 86%, but I noted I got the true ending. So I think you may need to get a certain number of monkeys to get the true ending.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't go for all.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know, I should grab your Lunar 2 save sometime so I can just finally watch that.
This is unbelievable to me that tell the chat.
They're going to be so upset. They're going to be so upset.
They're going to be so upset.
They're going to be so upset. I'm upset, okay?
Yeah, I mean, because you could do it in like a couple hours.
I don't know about that. I really don't.
You looked at those levels, right? You looked at the levels, and that you were.
I was higher. It seemed like I was higher level than you, but like when I was like kind of trying to get a feel for what I would actually have to do, it was like, this seems pretty tough. And I spent an hour on the last boss as it was. Okay, so
it gets easier. I mean, they're like those guys are like the post game stuff.
Listen, I really enjoyed Lunar 2. I thought it was a lot better than Lunar 1, like a lot better.
And it was like you were like way into it. Yeah,
I was really into it. But like, you know, I beat the final boss. It was a real tough battle. I felt satisfied with that.
But
and then
such a downer.
The ending is not great, but there was credits, and I felt satisfied. Like if this is how it is, but then there's an epilogue, and it when I looked up, like I did not feel like doing it. Like as much as I enjoyed the game, like I felt like I did it. I felt like I'd done it. I was annoyed. I didn't feel this way with Dragon Quest XI, but I was annoyed. There's like, oh, there's more stuff to do, and it didn't seem as straightforward as Coury. What I looked up,
it's super straightforward.
It did not seem very straightforward. It didn't seem very straightforward, and I was just like, I was really annoyed. I was just annoyed. Like, I felt like I had done it and they took it away from me. I mean, I beat the game.
I know, but you didn't see the real ending of the story. I mean, I think it's silly to be annoyed. If it was just like something extra, like optional bosses, it would be one thing, but like this is like the real conclusion to the story.
There's more bosses and like several dungeons and stuff, and like
when I went even like real
those dungeons,
they're just like
these monsters seem pretty
early
hard.
Game dungeons. They're not even, they're just towers.
See, Master Safer says that's actually how I felt about Dragon Quest XI. I've heard several people have that opinion as well, and I can. It didn't bother me personally with Dragon Quest XI, but I can see why people would be annoyed. I can absolutely see why people would be annoyed, and it's a similar thing to this. It's like,
and the thing that stinks about it now is that when you watch that ending, you're like, oh, that's like you're just gonna be like, that's it.
So it's not even that good?
No, it's totally good. I loved, like, on the Sega CD version, going back and just like watching that ending. I really like the true ending.
Yeah.
But I wonder if now it's been too long that any kind of impact will have been like lost, because like
I was just really annoyed. Like I liked the game quite a lot, but I felt cheated.
I don't know how that feels. I feel cheated about it. Like, I mean, I feel like you cheated the game, I think.
If you were fighting the final boss for an hour and then it's like, oh, there's like more monsters that fight.
I've done that. I mean, like, I spent an entire day trying to beat Zophar on the
That was on the Sega CD version, though.
I understand, and the epilogue is in there too.
Yeah, but the Sega CD version might be balanced completely differently.
It's way harder.
Well, wait, the PS1 version's harder?
No, the Sega CD version's way harder.
Well, that's my point. Like, if I spend an hour on Zophar, like some of these other fights, like on GameFAQs, they made them sound kind of weird fights. You can't do this yet. I think it's the last gadget. You can't do the ape that's under that jello.
I don't know. Like I feel like I would almost suggest not doing it because I don't think that it's gonna. The impact is lost. I think.
Maybe.
What are people saying? Are they?
I mean.
Are they?
People aren't as outraged as I thought they would be.
Oh.
But I mean, there's actually a lot of sympathy for, like, oh yeah, I had felt that way with this game or that game. I got the true Indian Ape Escape though.
Which is honestly probably harder than.
It almost made me wish I'd, even though it's like got so many problems, it almost made me wish I'd played the modern version because I could have like thrown on like quadruple experience or whatever and high speed, and I would have just done that. Grinding in the PS1 versions of both games is really slow. Like, you don't gain levels that quickly. Combat doesn't move that quickly. I was just like, man, if there's like all this, if I'm just not powerful enough, like I didn't really do any grinding in the game. But
I'm pretty sure
when I investigated
the epilogue is like roughly around 2 hours. I feel like my save file was like between the ending and the true ending was like 2 hours.
I am skeptical. Like when I entered one of the places, the monster seemed pretty tough. And I was feeling discouraged.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Huh. Dimension says, I had issues with Zophar until I realized I could use the run command to reposition my characters when he was preparing to do his major attack.
Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, like most of I'm pretty sure that all the bosses in like the post game are just like colors of previous bosses, even.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing okay with Trails of Cold Steel now, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to say whether, like, I'm, like, getting into it or just, like, kind of resigned. Kind of, like, resigned to it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly not entirely sure. But, like, I was telling someone this earlier, actually. I was like, well, when I was first playing it, it was making me sleepy. And it's not making me sleepy.
Yeah. It's like reading a visual novel for me. As many times as I tried doing visual novels, they always put me to sleep.
It's just that, like, I feel the script could be, like, easily streamlined to be like 2/3 shorter.
Yeah, and
like,
but the thing is, like,
every
I guess they get worse. Like they get more bloated. And now they're saying that remake of the first one is like 80 hours long.
I I think the big thing is that the Trails fandom is very character driven. And so I think they're leaning more and more and more into that. And I good characters are great, but I would say I'm more plot driven personally.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when you have like every conversation, every character present has to have like one last final word, and that final word is, you know, something to the effect of yeah, I wonder about that, or yeah, let's do that, or, you know, like something that really adds nothing, but it's just there for the sake of, like, you know, everyone's fave says something.
Right, yeah.
Like that does nothing for me. That does nothing for me. Orbital Hub says kind of shoddy writing sounds like, but the thing is, like, Trails fans love the writing. Like, they love the writing, and I don't want to discredit
point where,
that.
like, that's all it is now. Like, they've overbloated it to the point where apparently even like the hardcore fans are annoyed. Look at that thing.
Why? Oh, I mean, I don't know, but, like, you know, I'm playing a relatively early Trails game here with Cold Steel, right? So, I mean, I remember really liking the characters in Trails in the Sky quite a lot.
Yeah.
It was my favorite part of the game. They were very entertaining, can't deny. The characters in Cold Steel are fine so far. I generally like them well enough. But I get really bogged down when it's just like characters needlessly saying things while the plot isn't really going anywhere.
Yeah, and I mean the plot barely goes anywhere in the entire game, and it's just like we'll give you a little taste of like we'll just kind of peel back the mystery a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you see glimpses of, like, kind of a brewing conflict that kind of makes you think, wonder what's going on, right?
Yeah.
But it's too character focused and not enough plot focused to me. Like, I don't have to love the characters in an interesting plot.
Yeah.
But good characters are always a bonus, but
always welcome.
Plot and pacing is just the most important thing to me, I think. And like, Trails just doesn't have that flow to it for me. So I don't know if I feel like I will probably play at least Cold Steel 2, but beyond that, I'm unsure.
You might
I'm
be
unsure if the series is for me.
Yeah.
Because from what I'm hearing, Cold Steel 2 is like a satisfying conclusion that 3 and 4 are practically a separate arc.
Right. How did he come down the other side? Oh, I see that door open when oh, there he is. It's just weird that there's two of them right there.
You've got something like Persona, which is also very character driven, but it's got this, it's very long, it's very character driven. People say a lot of stuff, but I feel like they don't say quite as much in each sitting as Trails, and like the plot just has this forward momentum that's always pushing forward and kind of has this underlying sort of tension to it.
Yeah.
That, like, really compels you forward to be like, oh, I gotta see what's gonna happen, you know? And like there Trails is like not I want to see what's gonna happen, it's like I want to see what my favorite character's going to do. And like that doesn't resonate with me that strongly. Or not even what my favorite character is going to do, I want to hear what they say.
Right. Oh. Okay. I need two more for here. I can't get over it.
So anyway, I don't mean to poo-poo on the Trails Parade, but like Cold Steel is growing on me, but its style of riding is not what I prefer. So I don't foresee a future where I become a Trails mega fan. But I totally respect that that it's it's what does it for a lot of people, and that's I'm happy that Falcom is doing that for those people. I wonder if you can get over there yet.
Well, I need one more.
I think the next. I feel like the next gadget would help you get over there. Oh, did you figure something out?
I can get him. I think I hit him and knocked him out.
Oh.
By using my explosives, I think. Oh. Yeah, whatever happens right there, like I think I'm like glitching it somehow. No! Oh, come on. It almost feels like I was glitching it.
Oh, I think I've fallen behind. There we go. The stream was buffering for me. My internet feels like it's been worse lately. Although everything was fine during the stream yesterday, but I really hope that oh, that does look like it was glitchy. That's funny. You beat the level though.
Hmm?
Really curious if the next level is the ice level, because that's where you get my favorite gadget.
Where you get what?
My favorite gadget in the ice level. I'm not sure if that's next though. I feel like it might be.
I think I'd mentioned to you the other day that before I started playing Majora's Mask, I was like randomly thinking about playing through Quest 64.
Oh, yes. You know what's really funny?
What?
Okay. So we were laughing about how funny it would be if someone like looked at this list of games and like didn't read the context or didn't understand the context for like how the rankings are. So you know how on the backlogger we've got like in the past year or so we introduced the court system.
Okay.
Have you ever seen it?
No, I don't know if I have.
Okay. So we have this. I actually made the animations from like the chroma key tools that they give you in the Apollo Justice trilogy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we like have this intro that people can redeem on Twitch to do a court thing, and Drum has made this list of games that both of us have beaten, and that we can weigh in on, and we make a ruling with either Lynn and or the chat doing a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Of which of the two games we think is better. Now, games can enter the court system at anywhere in the rankings, and they could be pitted against a game way high up, way low down, but they will then have upward or downward momentum, and they will be pitted against games below them or above them, depending on how we rule. So, one of the first games actually to enter the court system was Cuphead.
Okay.
And it's remained very high. Not necessarily because we think it's like near the top of the greatest games of all times, but it's remained very high. And yesterday during the marathon, Quest 64 entered the Game versus Cuphead. It lost to Cuphead, of course. But if you were to look at this list now, with no context, it makes it look out of a ranking of 149 games, we consider Quest 64 to be the best game of the sixth best game of all time. Which I'm an apologist for Quest 64, but I wouldn't go quite that far. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of...
It's not that long, right? It's like it's not considered to be like a very long game.
Probably 10, 12 hours.
Yeah.
To me, it feels... the structure of it feels almost Dragon Quest-y. Like, it feels like a Famicom RPG, but with kind of a unique battle system.
Yeah.
Like, there's no cutscenes. Like, everything is just, like, talking to NPCs, but it's, like, not a cutscene. Which I think is, like, kind of bold, right?
Yeah. That's interesting. You know, I played through the Final Fantasy 1 remaster last week. It was, like, 2 afternoons just playing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like, using the 4X experience. And I actually got the Platinum Trophy in it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because there's not anything that's missable in that.
Right.
So I was like, I'm just going to do it. And it like took me like an hour beyond like finishing the game. So it took me like 7 hours to get the Platinum Trophy in it. Total. And I'd only played it on like on Dawn of Souls. And I was pretty just amazed at how it kind of doesn't give you any direction. It just says, go and just go, like, start searching, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? You can search, and you can figure it out. It's not that difficult to find your way. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
So you had beaten the Dawn of Souls version?
Yeah, that's the only one that I had.
So were you, I mean, you may have forgotten this, but were you aware that Dawn of Souls is kind of weird? I forget if the PSP version is this way or not, but Dawn of Souls is weird because it has an MP system. Does the Pixel Remaster have an MP system or a stock system for spells?
It has stock. Like you can use a certain amount per like level, right? You get like
you rest at the end and you get your stock back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the original system is stock based spells. But
but Dawn of Souls like changed it.
Dawn of Souls uses MP.
Interesting.
Which like definitely
I don't remember. It was
definitely changes the strategy.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily bad. I played through that version and I honestly think I had forgotten at that time that it was a stock based system. And I wasn't reminded of that until actually pretty recently. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
That's not creepy at all. The ape head. But it's funny because like using the 4X experience, like the last trophy I had to get was for like a 100% bestiary, and there's like one enemy that spawns super infrequently in the like the air palace.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I got that to spawn, like all my characters were level 99.
Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of surprised that you can go back to like the temples. Like I kind of felt like they might end up being locked off.
No, it lets you go do all that stuff. And I did die even at a pretty high level against the last boss. The first time I fought it.
No one in the chat say what this was because it was a revelation to me like a week or two ago. I forget which stream it even came up in. I think it was a Backloggery stream though. Or maybe it was outside of a stream. I can't remember. but I was informed that Stranger of Paradise actually has some locations from games other than Final Fantasy 1.
It's like in the DLC. I think the DLC has something from 2.
Don't tell me. Like I don't want, because I've already forgotten what other games it goes to.
But it's just
so don't tell me.
It's only like an expansion thing. It doesn't have to do. I don't think it's in the main. It's not in the main game. It's just like it's like a just fun extra thing to do.
It really made me. I mean,
I kind of want to play it too.
That's a game that's been relatively high on my priorities.
Yeah.
But seemingly not, because I still haven't played it. But it crosses my mind more frequently than most games as something that's like, yeah, I should play that soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, the live stream court rankings, like, I mean, this is an eclectic mix.
Yeah.
Like some of these games do deserve to be this high. Some are like, what? But like the current standing, like, again, this is a process. They'll take years, right? For this to like even begin to resemble a logical list, because the games have to go up, down, and, you know, kind of settle to where they belong, right? But
right.
Top 10 right now are Castlevania, which, you know, I don't feel bad about Castlevania 1 being at the top of the list. I don't think Drum approves of this, but you would. Mega Man 1 is number 2.
Well deserved, I think.
Drum does not like Mega Man
1. Like any of them, or just the first one?
Mega Man 1.
Oh.
I like it. Number 3, Curveball, 1080 Snowboarding. Number 4, I think this deserves to be very high. Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Oh yeah.
That I think that deserves to be quite high.
He dies. He goes, this bites.
That's so 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I think, is one of the best platformers ever made. It's superb.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Cuphead. Number 6 is Quest 64. Number 7, I think this may have actually just entered the court system yesterday as well. King's Quest 5.
Oh.
Which I think is the best. That's my favorite King's Quest. But that's also the only King's Quest that I like actually played any of back in the day, so I do have nostalgia for it. Number 8, this has been another one that has always remained very high. I don't think it deserves to be this high. Lynn in particular is an extremely big fan of this one, though, which is surprising, but Until Dawn.
Oh.
That has remained very high.
I wish that new one had like the multiplayer aspect. I feel like that kind of makes it fun.
Oh, the remake doesn't have that feature at all?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I looked it up to make sure that to see if it did and didn't, and I'm pretty sure that it does not.
Number 9, this is a real curveball. Like, I don't even know if you know this is a game that exists. Affordable Space Adventures.
Oh yeah. I think I might have that on Wii U as part of a.
As far as I know, it's a Wii U exclusive. I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got it in a Humble Bundle or something like that.
Oh really? Well, maybe they've adapted it to play on something else, but
No. It was like there was a time where you could get like there was Humble Bundles with
Wii U games.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It may still be exclusive to Wii. I mean, it's very much designed around the gamepad. Like every player, like it requires multiplayer. I think it requires multiplayer. Like each player like fulfills a different role in the ship. Getting older and colder. And like, you know, someone uses the gamepad, someone does other things. Like it's, you know, it's very much designed around the Wii U. Surprising for a third-party game, right? Third-party indie game. But yeah, somehow that entered very high. And then 10, you know, this deserves to be high, of course, is GoldenEye 007.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow... Oh, wait. No, that's the Wii version, though. Doesn't deserve to be that high. But I do like that game. I think that game is underrated. I think it's really cool, actually. Not that I'm going to go any further, but number 11 right now is Blaster Master 03, which will be falling hard because neither of us like that one. 01 and 02 are good. 03, ugh. Hang on, I do need to get back.
Do they have like things like that? Because for like YouTube streams now, because I know that you guys use like a lot of like more interactive things. Like I wonder if that's something we should introduce into these streams every once in a while. Like more options to like interact and just like throw out things for us, like discussion topics, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if people would even like that if we did that.
There might be possible to some extent, but the thing is, Twitch has like this whole system for like people can make these redemptions. Like you get this like funny money for like watching a stream. And there was a hair on my tongue. Was it yours, Sandy? I hope not. But there's like you earn funny money the longer you're watching a stream, and like over time you can like do these redemption things, and like they, you know, you can have them tied into like some sort of API thing, like, you know, the system that Drum uses. But it's like it's pretty complex to program. Like the thing he's done is like using like an existing framework, but a lot of the work he's put into is pretty custom, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty complicated, but there might be a way we could do like a simpler form of it. I don't think people on our stream would like it to happen as frequently as it does on the Backloggery stream. You know, it plays lots of random game clips with bad voice acting and cheesy movie clips and stuff like that.
Yeah. Read the comment that Mr. Dots is mentioning. It should be up a little bit. I was going to say something.
Well, I also need to do Scott Snyder's chat, but Mr. Dots says I should read Hand of Doom Tattoo's nice comment about us all.
Yeah.
Hand of Doom says Coury himself is a humble bundle. Is that what you want?
No. It's one where they say that they started watching us when they were 15, and now they're 25.
No.
Yeah, scroll up. I was gonna read it earlier.
So this was oh. Hand of Doom Tattoo says, "Dang, I love you guys. I remember finding you guys when I was like 15. I'm 25 now. You're the reason I got a frame mice and mod all my consoles. Just wanted to spread some love, dudes. Thanks for it all."
I hope you're still playing everything too.
Yeah, always good to see, you know, people that much younger than us, you know, interested in the same kinds of systems and stuff. I mean, you know, our friend Fenris, who, you know, has been doing so much mod and repair stuff for us recently. You know, he just turned 30. So he's, you know, another relative youngin in the you know, way into the old hardware. Thank you, that's very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you.
And then I apologize, Scott Snyder. I think I got so sidetracked. Notification: Scott Snyder has been a member for 60 months in a row. Always leading the pack. Saying, my wife helped me move my newly acquired Big Blue to the basement today. I'm still working on Player 2 on the Daytona USA Twin Check Discord for a video. I knew that you had gotten the Daytona USA. I'm not familiar with Big Blue. Is that kind of like I mean, I know it from F-Zero, but is that like a Hydro Thunder kind of thing or something?
Oh, Big Blue? No, that's like the Capcom. It's a form factor of Capcom arcade cap.
Oh, it's a candy cap.
No, it's like bigger than that. It's like it's an upright. You stand upright at it. It's just really big.
Oh, is it Japanese or American?
I think they're available. Like they had them in both regions.
Oh, I see. It's blue. It's a Big Blue because it's Capcom.
Yeah.
I see. That does look cool. Wow. Yeah, I'm like looking at a picture of like a really nice looking Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom on one. Okay, yeah, that looks super cool. Super cool. Wow, nice.
But if anybody knows, like if YouTube has introduced any kind of like gamification scripts or anything like that, I think it'd be fun to like.
Yeah, I mean the extent of our alerts are just the super chats coming in. I mean that's just Streamlabs, very basic stuff.
Yeah.
I mean Streamlabs is probably
I worry
more
that
powerful
people
now than when the last time we. I mean, maybe you should see what new features are there. I mean, you could probably make nicer alert animations now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I do get worried that, you know, people watch the streams week in and week out are getting bored, are bored by us. We're making them be bored by us.
Are we? I don't know. I figured people liked the consistency.
Yeah. I think people like both.
But it couldn't hurt to have, you know, a few new features, right?
Yeah. I wish I could figure out.
As long as they're not too intrusive.
I don't know where to go here.
Stephen Cucamonga wants to know what our first consoles were. Mine was NES and Corey's.
I mean, we had an Atari 2600 in the house, so that was probably our first console.
But your
my first console that was mine that I wanted was Master System,
which very unusual for an American kid. You always bond with the American Master System.
Yeah. I know that there was like a Tiger Chainsaw video that just came out today about the Master System, where it was kind of like his last Master System hurrah. Like he's done a lot of Master System content, and I think he wanted to do one last one where it's just like He gave me this huge list of questions that I answered as many of them as I could.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to watch it though, because it came out. I feel like I shot that stuff in June, maybe. How do I get up here? I feel like.
Have you tried the hula hoop?
Yeah, it's not.
I don't remember this level actually. Can you like jump over that first gap, that first like steep part, and then dash up the rest, or does jumping immediately cancel the hula hoop?
Yeah.
I don't remember this specific snow level, actually. It's another snow level that I'm thinking of where you get the item I really like. Although I'm like second guessing myself. I could be thinking of Ape. I mean, I know that the item is in both Ape Escape 1 and Ape Escape 2, but maybe I'm thinking of Ape Escape 2 where you get it at a snow level.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, my order of consoles was, well, I mean, like you, technically, you know, my dad had a Commodore VIC-20 before I was born.
And we had a Commodore 64 also, I guess.
Yeah.
Before
he didn't really use it. He was just like persuaded to buy one from someone at work, and it just, you know, computers weren't really his thing, you know. but he was convinced that it would be amazing. So but I don't think I ever even saw it or knew that it was in the house. Like it was a box in the basement. Like because I did not know what a video game was.
Right.
Until I played the NES at my cousin's house. And I was my mind was blown that I could manipulate something on the TV screen. Like I had no idea this existed, this technology. I had no idea. So, yeah, Commodore VIC-20, I did not know about. It was in the house, but I didn't know it was there. So my order of systems would have been NES, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Pocket, or no, N64 had to have come before Game Boy Pocket. Then Game Boy Pocket, or is that right? Is that right? Yeah. Game Boy Pocket would have been after N64. So yeah. Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, PS1, PS2, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, Game Boy Advance SP.
Where them cookies at?
PSP, DS, then PSP, DS Lite, Wii, I guess next would have been PS3.
I'll tell you, it was very cool. Like playing Majora's Mask. That's the first time I've used the 3DS in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of nice.
Yeah. I feel like if I wasn't so focused on playing games that I can record or stream. I mean, I can stream DS and 3DS, but it's like it's uncomfortable. It's just it's not inviting.
Right.
And if I would probably work through a lot more of this DS. I mean, the DS backlog, I don't have a lot of unfinished DS games. But I have quite a few unfinished 3DS games and PSP. I mean, PSP's easy enough, but I don't know. Like, I would play 3DS more if it was more inviting to stream or capture those games.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I was enjoying about it, though. Where I was just like,
right.
I'm just gonna play on this thing, and now I don't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah, I mean, just grab a B-roll shot or two for the year-end video, but otherwise use N64 footage.
Yeah. There we go. I did it.
You did it.
The Oliphant, or whatever. The elephants from Lord of the Rings. What are they called? Oliphants?
Oliphants. That's a mammoth.
I know it's a mammoth, but it was just making me think of it.
You did great.
Oh, we got a $10 super chat from Chris Waters. Thank you so much. Saying big ups to Henry Clark for alerting me that I got hacked. And for the subsequent cybersecurity tips. MLiG is pretty cool too. Oh, listen, Henry Clark, I always feel so bad because he's like
tech support for anything.
He's like our unofficial tech support. and like de facto community manager. Like he puts a lot of effort into the MLiG community. So we appreciate him so much. Yeah, I'm glad you were here, Chris Waters, so that you could be informed. I didn't know who it was because like when I checked the Discord today, like it had already happened, and I was like, oh, what happened? Who did it happen to?
It happened when I was walking Nelly this morning, and it was like 17 minutes after it had already been taken care of.
Okay. So yeah, glad you were both in the same place at the same time tonight to get that sorted.
Here's the Skyflyer. It'll take you to high places.
Henry's a big cybersecurity guy, so he's got good advice.
Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area.
Is this weapon called the Skyfire?
Be careful.
It sounded like it said Skyfire.
Flyer.
Oh, Skyflyer.
I just like how this feels. I just think it's fun. I mean, it's not an entirely unique concept, but I think it's fun. It adds to the platform.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's just fun. You just like go straight up and hover. Or not hover, but slow your fall. Ape Escape 2, though, is like almost all the same tools. Like I'm sure there might be one or two new tools in it, but like for the most part, it's just like not a lot of new ideas compared to this game.
Yeah.
So like it's really good, but just, you know, the variety of gadgets and unique ideas is kind of what makes this game special, and Ape Escape 2 is definitely much shorter on kind of unique ideas, but it's very polished and very good. But Ape Escape 3 has more like creative ambitions than 2, I would say.
I have almost all the tools, I think. I have maybe one more after this.
I can think of at least one more off the top of my head. They never explain who that green-haired girl is. Like, I'm pretty sure she's just like some sort of virtual assistant.
Oh, it looks like there's two more, but I'm missing.
But she like never plays. They never like explain her in cutscenes or anything. She's just there. I think the manual says like who she is. I think she's like, you know, she's a program in the computer that's like teleporting through time or something. Joseph Child's asking, have I played the PSP Ape Escape? I haven't, and I kind of poo-pooed it for a long time.
You're talking about like On the Loose or whatever? Because I feel like that's a remake of this one.
It is, and I poo-pooed it for a long time after I played this. I'm like, well, how can you have Ape Escape without dual analog?
Yeah.
But I believe they do it, you know, they do the equivalent functions through the face buttons, directional versus, being the item select that it is here.
Yeah.
I got the Japanese version after some people convinced me it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, I think that the US version is like really, really cheap.
The only reason I got this actually, it's called Saru Getchu P. For those who don't know, I want everyone to be I want everyone to be aware that the Japanese name for the Ape Escape series is Saru Getchu, and Saru is the Japanese word for monkey. It's called Saru Getchu, and that's amazing. I love that so much. The only reason I got this though was I think it was Golden Cane in our Discord. It said this is really short, but they really loved it. This is Saru Daisakusen. I don't know what Daisakusen means. But
yeah, I don't know.
Apparently it's like not too different from like a straightforward like a regular Ape Escape game. I think it's a little different, but not as spin-offy as a lot of the other games are.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, I bought this on eBay, and the seller had both of these in the bundle for a good price. So that's why I ended up with the Japanese version of.
I see. Yeah.
On the Loose. Saru get you P. Speaking of Japanese, you want to know what I bought?
What'd you buy?
I bought the Android version of that Wagutabi game that you mentioned. You got a Steam code for. It's pretty neat. I think I've not played very far.
Yeah, but it seems like it could be actually like.
I like the format of it. The mobile version does have like it uses a virtual joystick, which is like, not the best thing, but it's fine for this. Like, because it's just the kind of thing I'd be much more likely to like engage with, like with reminders and notifications on my phone, because it's sort of similar to Wanikani, where it has like the spaced repetition or whatever they call it, where it.
But when you gamify it, it's like
it gives you quizzes, like to make sure you like remember the information, and like you do these tests, and it's like you get a notification that's like, hey, there's a quiz ready, and it will so you do the quiz. Like, I haven't actually progressed further in the game for probably 3 days, but it keeps giving me reminders to do my quizzes, which I can do anytime. So, it's kind of reinforcing that stuff. So I really like it just because it's like, maybe it's not like the best or anything, but it's still like, it like someone decide like, okay, this is like the order that we're going to teach you these words and concepts. And we're going to like, then, give you, present you with regular reviews every day, right? And there's this thing called Anki, I think it's called, which is like, it's spaced repetition for like anything, basically. But a lot of people use it for like language learning.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, people make these like decks, they call them, of like, it's flashcards essentially.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, here's like flashcards, but you like, it's way too manual. Like, you like have to like basically make your lesson plan. Like, okay, like I'm going to download this deck that someone made. But like, how do I know like which ones to choose? How do I know what order? Like, I want some guidance like to kind of get a little deeper into Japanese, and I felt like I wasn't equipped to like make the decisions. It just felt too manual when you don't really even have an idea of how to get started, right?
Right.
And I feel like this is giving me the tools similar to Wanikani, which was helping me learn some kanji, but I still needed something to help me just learn more general language information.
Right. But tell us, I think people are like, remind them what the name is.
Yeah, it's called Wagotabi, Wagotabi. It came to iOS and Google Play,
and it's on Steam also.
A few weeks ago, and I a week or two ago, and it came to Steam this past week. And Coury mentioned it because I didn't realize it, but we were sent a Steam review code. I was like, oh, I'm actually really interested in that, but you'd already redeemed it.
Yeah.
But I'm actually glad because like there's no way I would fall off it so fast on Steam because I just like. Yeah,
having it on the phone would be a better way to do it, I think.
Maybe if I had a Steam Deck, right?
Yeah.
But so it's basically like kind of a Pokemon graphics looking overhead adventure.
I think I'm going to call it there.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good place to call it.
Mammoth.
But yeah, it looks like Pokemon is $5, at least on, it's only Japanese. And you like go on a journey like through the like 47 or however many prefectures are in Japan, and you're like supposed to like, you know, like do the equivalent of like the gym master in each prefecture. Like you're going to learn things along the way. It's for starting from zero, because they haven't even taught, like they've been teaching me words, but they haven't even taught me like all of the kana. They haven't taught me. I mean, I know, you know, I'm a little iffy on some of them, but I generally know hiragana and katakana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super fast at reading it, and sometimes I'm like, oh, which one is this? But they teach you the hiragana and katakana as you go that you need for the words they're teaching you. So you can start from zero. I think for $5, it seems like a really good beginner tool. And I, you know, even though I've been like kind of trying to learn Japanese for like 5 years, I still very much consider myself a beginner because I've not delved too deep. But I enjoy it. But it seems really good. You know, the gamification of it and the spaced regular quizzes and the notifications I get on my phone to do my quizzes it's effective.
Yeah,
I could maybe see doing the Steam version if I had
all South Park references in their names here, and these monkey names.
Oh,
so Stan, Kenny, and Kratman.
Well, I doubt they're called that in Japan. Yeah. I think Ape Escape 2 like kind of just uses Romanji Japanese names, if I remember correctly, so they're not the jokes don't really translate.
Yeah,
if I remember, one of them just has like Japanese names, so it doesn't really work.
It's Dillweed. I like that they all have names. I love it.
Yeah, and they all have like personality quirks.
Yeah,
seriously on the lookout.
His name is Jay Thomas. It's Jay Thomas.
I'm still waiting to see it.
Dr. Monk, Achu, Gornet, Noonan.
Yeah, there's Jay Thomas.
Georgie, Natty. I don't know. I feel like Jay Thomas is my favorite so far. Coming out of his shell.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so yeah. Well, hearing you talk about it, that makes me want to check it out a bit more. I do want to. I when I first saw that email, I was like, "Oh, this sounds really interesting." But now that you're backing it up, you're saying like, "Oh, this is worth it."
Yeah, I mean, I've not played far into it, so like, I mean, who knows what my long-term impressions will be? But like, so far, I'm like, this is like, I wasn't looking for a gamified version, but like, just in terms of like, it's slowly introducing me to these concepts in context. And
yeah,
I mean, being a game is actually a great idea because you're learning in context. Like, I need to take the bus to this city, right? So like,
you have to figure out how to say it.
Yeah, you're learning how to say it. You're learning how to ask, is this the bus to where? Or if someone is asking me, hey, is this the bus to here? Like, you know, you get those different variations of me asking versus me being asked, right?
Right.
And how to respond. It's actually really smart that it's like, you know, and it's like a Pokemon-esque adventure, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's not, like, you kind of get into battles with people, but it's not really an RPG, but it's presented like an RPG. And I'm impressed so far, honestly. It seems like legitimately useful.
Yeah.
And a good way to teach in context. So I am enjoying it.
Heck yeah. I'll check it out.
Yeah. I saw someone say earlier, it looks like it's maybe twice as much on Steam.
I feel like it was $10 on Steam.
Yeah, which still seems like a good. I think what I've played is worth $10.
Yeah.
I mean, my first impression suggests that it seems well worth $10, but it was only $5 on Google Play, and
I'm guessing it's probably similar on iOS.
It's probably $5 on. I would assume it was also $5 on iOS. I don't know if app prices tend to be the same between Android and Apple. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm impressed.
Well, I think that's gonna do it. I gotta get up real early tomorrow because kids start school. I guess we're doing that whole thing now.
Where did the cramps go?
They dissipated, so I feel like I'm okay.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna live another day.
Hopefully you make it through the night.
Yeah. Thanks to my good friend Jay Thomas. Hope everyone has a wonderful week, and thanks everybody who donated. Everyone, take care of yourselves.
All right.
It's
Good night,
a
everyone.
little rough out there. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.